Howdy and good day. This is Dungeon in a Box number 3. Let's see what's inside. Bum bum bum. We have the Splendor of... That's a weird letter. It's hard to tell whether this is servers or sewers. Well, let's open it up and find out. I'm gonna guess it's probably sewers. But, same font, still unhelpful. Let's see if we can get any helpful information out of over here. All right. We are playing, this one is supposed to be for 3rd to 4th level characters if you're playing along in the Greenwald Adventure arc. If you're not, then, well, you can always change things to make it work. I'm gonna guess this is sewers, not servers, because sewers. Splendor of the sewers. Yep, that's what this is supposed to be. That's a weird shaped W, but I didn't pick the font. Alright, so let's see what treasures unfold in here. Ooh! We have sewer conditions. Well-maintained, noisy, slick, overflowing, low clearance, and reeking. Alright, what about number 2 is lurking danger. Featureless, vermin-infested, flash flood, collapsed, plague-ridden, and forking. I like these forking tables because that means there are options. So now we have a strange find, an old city secret. I'm not going to go through those. Alright, and then we have somebody important for these sewers. He's got like a little... He has a couple rats tied to his stick thing that seems to be broken. He also seems to be covered in little things all over his skin. Maybe not all over, but they're on his hands and his face, so I'm going to guess it's all over. But we get some information on the Lord Mayor, and, oh, he's head of the Thieves Guild. That's good information to know. He also has some spell casting abilities, and he is a challenge rating 3. Alrighty then. Ooh, looky. More stuff about the sewers. Definitely not the servers. Alright, so we have our random encounter tables. We have creatures on the left. We have terrain in the middle. And, well, I suppose if you're in the sewers, those are probably the things you need to know. And then it goes into some of the information that we're going to need for the creatures. There are 2 kinds of search parties, 3 kinds of sewer dwellers, 3 kinds of belligerent oozes. Ooh, a jailbreak. Ooh, that'll be interesting. Maybe there are jails attached to the sewers. I suppose we'll have to find out later. There are 2 kinds of old city abominations. There's a glibbering mouther and a grick. I don't have models for either one of those things. Ew, bad poop. In the middle. And then we have a settling basin. There's nothing on those things. Giant toads, and then water weird. I guess I'm going to have to look up what a water weird is. Oh, you know what? It says it right here. A water weird lives in the middle of the basin, driven to an evil temperament by the constant pollution that flows in. It seeks to drown any creature that ends up in the water. Yeah, that would be weird for water to be doing, trying to kill you, because it's not air, but yeah. And then we have little plot hooks in the corner. There's wanted for treason. That could be fun. There's forgotten catacombs and doomed groves. And now we have the Forgotten Abbey. I'm going to guess the Abbey is not actually in the sewer, but probably is attached to it somehow, because everything's attached to the sewer somehow. Because the poop has to go somewhere. Alright, and then we have a bunch of places in the Abbey, like the library, the entry hall, the barracks, the nobles' quarters. Um, wow. I just saw living cesspool in bold, and I kind of caught me off guard. So there's a little bit of fun for you. There's a crypt and a great room and a chapel. Apparently, whatever happens in the great room and the sanctuary and the sacristy, excuse me, are hard. I wonder what makes them hard. I guess you'll have to find out later. Ooh, there's a puzzle. I'm not good at puzzles. I see the word the and bath, but bath isn't spelled correctly because THBA. Well, I'm not good at letter games. But I can spell things sometimes. But anyway. Ooh, living cesspool. Bum, bum, bum. Here's that thing that caught my attention. Armor class 7. So it's really easy to hit, but it's got 85 hit points. Oh, wow. And it has sticky pseudopods. Alright, well, let's see what else is in this for us. Alright, so we have 2 minis. This is... who is this? This is Claus Copperthumb, Dwarf Thief. Never seen a Dwarven Thief. Apparently this is what one looks like. And then we have Rogan. Not to be confused with Joe. I think Rogan has pointy teeth. Past that, I don't really know what he is. You can't see enough of him to tell if he has pointy ears also or not. So, leave that up to you guys to figure out. Ooh, look! I have a Game Master pen. Neat. Oh, wow. I think this is a carrion crawler. There are some half-naked people, some little people, some green people, and pointy-eared peoples. Hey, there's the sewer guy. And this is a purple blob of, ooh, dead things. There'd be skulls in his feet. Fun. Here's the backsides. Neat. Some of these are definitely going to be used. Probably in not this thing also, but... oh, there are oaths. I have oath-bound stickers now. They say, "This is my oath." And then you, like, write your oath in the thing. Neat. Alright, let's see. I think there's a statue here. Looks like 2 pits. Just some blank floors. Some boards. Probably 2 crypts, and that's a hole. Ooh. Well, that's fairly mundane. I don't know what that is. Comment below if you can identify what that is. That's a pile of bones. I know what that is. That's goo. We have rocks and a couple what look like empty places. And maybe this is a pool with a drain in the middle? I don't know. I'm sure they have their uses. Now let's get to the map. Again, a wonderful double-sided thing, which I will have to move the camera to be able to see. So bear with me. Neat. Look at this. This seems to be like an underground meeting place. And like a chapel and like places for people to sleep and a storeroom and then like dilapidated versions of stuff. Neat. Now let's look at the other side. Ah! Here's what I expected to see. Sewers. Sewers with bridges. These must be really big sewers. Oh! I think I figured out what... Oop, sorry. Pardon me. What this is for. This could go there. And then it would be a big old drain. Right now, as it is, I think that's just stuff in the water. Cool. Alrighty then. Well, that's a fairly straightforward sewer with lots of things in it. And, well, that's the end of the box. So, lots of fun to be had with the splendor of the sewers. This was Dungeon in a Box Video 3.